it led me into this idea that I actually had before her and I had chatted, but my idea was I wanted to create something for Black Friday that was going to be niche specific for my person, like a little pack, a little something that I could do a sale on that was going to be geared towards my niche, outside of whatever Lavelle does, because Lavelle, every single, apparently, Delaney was saying, Black Friday, usually they do something pretty big. Who knows? I don't know what it would be, but so outside of that, I'm hoping that it would line up perfectly. I've got my mommy chill the fuck out pack is what I'm calling it. And it's going to be like, I tried to narrow it down to specific parts of my niche, like, so the anxiety, that was like a big piece of it. So what are specific things within Lavelle that really help women, or especially stay-at-home moms with anxiety? That'd be like your black labels, the chill packet, balance, or rest, something like that. So I'm kind of creating like basically like a little personalized bundle. I'm going to do a larger bundle and then a smaller bundle. That way people, even when I shop, I feel like you see a bigger number, then the smaller number doesn't even look that bad because that bigger number gets so intimidating. So the bigger number is going to be like, the 3 steps, bag of chill, box of rest, and then maybe throwing in balance, something like that, having that kind of a bundle. I am breaking it down into what it retails for, what the discount would be, and then the Black Friday sale on top of that. So it'll kind of be like, not this price, but like, this is what you would pay, and this is the retail price. Like, it's a huge difference after the Black Friday sale that I do is added on. Like I said, we have to leave wiggle room for whatever Lavelle does. If you run your own sale, you don't have to run your own sale. You can just run with whatever Lavelle does. I just like to plan this ahead if I can. And then, the smaller pack is going to be something like black labels, rest, chill, balance, basically like a very concentrated, this is like, you have anxiety and you're stay-at-home mom, this is for you type thing. So that's kind of the idea of my solution. I had to come up with that first before I could go into like the specific problems that I'm creating, or the pain points that I'm going to be hitting on with that solution. So what I wanted to kind of talk about, Holly, you were saying you had done that, like a training that was talking about really being vocal. Was it in our stories or on our posts? What specifically was that?
Yeah, so basically the training was just talking about how like on Black Friday, everybody's going to come out and drop what they're doing, and it's going to be super overwhelming for people. So people are going to be doing a lot of swipe throughs. So what we need to be doing now is capturing our audience by like slamming the problem in their face, so that Black Friday, instead of being like, hey, it's a Black Friday sale, it's like you're then coming out with the solution. So like for you, this week on stories, you're going to be talking about the anxiety of momhood. You're going to be talking about the pressure of working from home. You're going to be talking about what you're about to solve. So that way on Friday or Thursday, I guess Friday, Black Friday, when you launch the sale, you're not saying like, hey, I have Black Friday sale for you. You're like, hey, like I've just had so many conversations this week about about all of this anxiety that we all feel as moms, and like I'm so excited because I've got this, and this, and it's discounted at this price. So instead of like using the same language as everybody else of like, here's my Black Friday sale,
right,
you're saying like, hey, here's my solution. And at that point, the people have listened to you for the last 4 days talk about anxiety or talk about weight loss or talk about whatever it is. So you're essentially just prepping them with your pre-made solution.
For sure. I love that. So yeah, it is kind of just going into your stories and just really hitting on those pain points. So that's, I guess, what I'm going to be doing now is creating. I was hoping to get, I accidentally, because I had a kind of a crappy, anxious day. I'm going to be more specific about those pain points in my stories. Yeah. So that we can set it up. Now, did they say anything like I was curious. I wonder if putting a post out for the sale on, or whenever the sale is happening on your feed, or do you think with the niche training that we've done that we're still maybe not?
So everything I've done as far as niche training in the feed, you don't want to be selling. You always want to be so you're either problem educating, um, contrast posting, so like proving
Right.
that you're smarter than the next person essentially, and then you're going
The
so problem
authority.
educating, and then the how to's. So you just need to be the post that we would be posting wouldn't necessarily be a hey I'm doing a sale, but instead it would be a problem educating of whatever your topic is. Like Alex, I know
Right.
you talk about food all the time, so you would be like problem educating the fact you'd start by saying um like I guess that's a contrast post. I'm so like contrast post comes so easy for me, but for you would go in and you'd say like so many of us are about to like stuff our faces for Thanksgiving. Um and it's really hard to stay on a meal plan when you've got all this food in front of you, and then your solution in that post would be talking about like plating your food or whatever. I don't know. I always talk about yours as if I have any idea, and I am like the worst with nutrition, like awful. But you know what I mean. So like we want to be problem educating posts for the next few days, so that people can feel. You want them to feel the pain of what we're
Right.
gonna help them out with.
I like that. Okay. All right. So yeah, basically I thought that it would be, are you guys planning on doing any of your own sales? Jesse or Alex or Holly?
I haven't really had much time to think about it yet.
Mhm.
Um,
I know
so
that's literally I
got a
just
lot going
started
on, but
today.
yeah, I don't, like I said earlier, I don't really have much credits left, but
Right.
if anything, it'll come out of my own pocket, and then like
I don't
hopefully
think it's worth it at that point. Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not really sure.
I
So
have
probably just bank on whatever deals they're gonna have on Friday.
I
Right.
think they're gonna be really good. I have all the BOGO, like remember when we did the BOGO sale like a while ago, the Independence Day? I
Yes.
have 2 boxes of stuff from that have literally have not even been open. Balance and something else that I then found out I was pregnant and like stopped using. Like obviously I wasn't, so I'm not using the product right now
Right.
because
Yeah.
I'm just like I probably will second trimester, but until like
Yeah.
everything's clear, it freaks me out a little bit. Besides the shakes when I cannot throw them up. But I'm like thinking about just doing like a drawing or like some sort of like just big like thanks for supporting me like giveaway post, like hey everyone that's
That's a good idea.
participates in the Black Friday sale, like you're gonna get an extra, like I might even just be that obnoxious, like you're gonna get a whole extra set of the 3 steps because like I have literally the box unopened.
Right.
And then I know, and yeah, so I haven't figured that out yet, but I think I might just do something like that. But just because I have the product, if I didn't have the product, I probably wouldn't. I'm still really like struggling with fitting in like the niche content and the Thrive content. So I've been like working on just like actually showing me using it more, like the shakes every morning and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just so good at talking about the um what's it called, like talking about the business opportunity, like that's like what I know how to talk about, and I always freak out when I talk about the products, like I'm just so insecure about it. So I'm
that
just like
part's easy for me because it's like it goes so well with food and stuff. Like
right,
this helps you with your cravings. Like it helps me. Like it'll help you. Blah blah blah. I talked with Dell today, and she actually really helped me narrow my niche down even more. Because
I'm
I've
on
been
the phone.
struggling with like connecting the business with my meal prepping, but she said I should try to go with the intuitive eating route more and go into like restrictive fad diets and like how those are bad and like go more into that. So I think that'll tie better with the products than probably my meal prepping.
Right. No, that's awesome. Well, and I mean, you still meal prep, which helps, I think,
Right.
with the intuitive eating. But yeah, keeping that makes a lot of sense though. And that
Yeah.
would be a nice and easy transition. Yeah,
Yeah.
I talked about you a little bit during our one-on-one. I was like, yeah, like she's had some good traction with just meeting other people who throughout your Facebook groups and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
that's awesome. I love it. Jesse, how are you feeling? Still like that?
Dude, COVID has kicked my ass. Like, I mean, we're not really like coughing or anything. It's just the fatigue is so bad. And Caleb just lost his taste and smell today. And I've just been like, I've been nauseated the whole like the past 7 days. Like it's a constant like motion sickness for me. It's the weirdest thing. And no, I'm not pregnant because my husband's had a vasectomy. So but yeah, it's just I don't know. I get out of quarantine on Thursday, and then my store has small business Saturday on this coming Saturday. So I'm probably next week is probably just gonna kick my butt too, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out of it and then be like,
Well, and they
"Woo,"
say
and then
with
I'm gonna come
COVID, you
right back
like
down.
get it, you like get energy back, and then you like do something, and then you like crash again.
Today is literally the first day that I feel somewhat human. Like I went to bed at 6:45 last night because I was so
You're like
nauseated.
me.
Like
I
I couldn't even I couldn't even sit on the couch. Yeah. I couldn't even sit on the couch. I was sitting there like this because it like my eyes hurt so bad. But it's so weird how like different it is for everyone too. Like, I mean, everyone's like, oh, the respiratory. I'm like, I mean, I'm coughing, I'm snotty, but like I don't have nearly any of that as what I thought it would be, you know?
Right. That's so
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. So I feel like very behind on life. We were supposed to be in Florida.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we were supposed to fly out yesterday, and come home Thursday. And then I tested positive last Wednesday. Caleb tested positive Friday. So I was like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, oh well.
Were you
It is
able
what
to
it
move
is.
your flight?
Yeah, we were
Right.
able to kind of keep everything. And I
Right.
told him, I said, well, instead of going for 4 days, we're going for 7 the next time we go. So,
Heck yeah.
Sounds great.
but yeah,
And you will
I mean,
have had COVID behind you by that point, you know? There is no more like,
yes, and we've all three had it now. So hopefully we can just go.
right,
But
for sure. No,
yeah,
that's
I don't plan on doing any sales or anything, but I mean, I do have extra stuff from when I signed up, because I signed up on a BOGO deal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then I still have some of that stuff. So that's a good idea.
That is a really good idea.
Or like even just putting together like a sample thing of like, here's like my favorite products. Like
Yeah.
the three people that order from me are gonna get it or something, instead of like a whole thing.
Right.
So I don't know.
No, I like that, especially because, yeah, no, I have so much product just over the months. And then I didn't sign up on a BOGO deal, but I took advantage of one of the BOGO deals. Like one of the first times they did yeah, 2 times ago when they did the, whatever the qualifications, the triple quals. And I was like, I'll take that. I'll take advantage. And yeah,
I wish they would put in there like, if you're gonna do the BOGO deal, don't create an account, because like I can't, like people are just like, oh, I created an account, and I'm like, God damn it, like stop doing one step ahead of me. And I'm like, you're gonna have to create another one. Sorry.
yeah.
Yo, I got so screwed last BOGO deal. I had like I was like working so hard to like partner all these people. And then like I partnered somebody and then like put somebody under somebody, and then that person didn't order, and then that person didn't get the BOGO. And I was like, I'm never doing a BOGO again unless it's just me and one person. Like done.
It was stressful. I had a list of 12 people, and I was like, okay, who has an account? Who can I sign up where?
Mhm.
And after that, I was like, yeah, that's too many people. Like, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit right now.
Right.
Like not doing it. Not doing it.
You killed it.
I need working promoters like that. I got 3 good conversations going. So basically to hit 4K, I'm like $188 away, but I need another active leg.
Yeah.
You need to just talk about the business opportunity more. I know it comes easier for us because we got the bonuses, but just talk about those VIP bonuses. Talk about the VIP bonuses until your teeth turn freaking blue. Because
Mhm.
honestly, you need 2 working promoters like to sustain you essentially. Like that sounds so bad because like you're my working promoter. Thanks for sustaining me. But like my business runs because y'all's business runs, right? And like, I mean, I've signed up a bunch of promoters since y'all that suck and like don't do anything after the VIPs or like kind of do the VIPs. So you never know. But if you can just get 2 solid people, you're gonna bring in those like, I mean, this is probably like tacky, but I think I'm a numbers person, so I think it's helpful. And am I recording still? Unrecord me
We
real
are.
quick, Allie.
Oh, I just almost ended the whole thing.